Hey, listen, if something doesn't work that I say, just know it was written by writers. I've only had 10 minutes to prepare for this show. So what, you guys want, a perfect podcast? Why was he being so meek and complaining? It's like when you go to get a happy ending and the woman says, sorry to you when you pull out a small peen. And she goes, I'm so sorry. And you go, no, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry that you're having struggling with it. It's my fault. It's my fault. Or when she goes, ooh, it smells. And you go, I'm sorry, I should have showered before I came here, because those were the directions on the advertisement. Please come showered. He was just apologizing too much. We watched the Joe Coy Golden Globes intro, and it was fine. The jokes were fine. Even the Taylor Swift joke was good and mild. He just delivered it like a bashful Asian geisha girl. You got to really bring the heat, baby. You got to bring that conqueror, colonizing arrogance. That Richie Gervais, I'm here to burn it down. And he came with the ooh. He came with the ooh. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Ooh. I'm so sorry. Ooh. But he did say it was his second worst experience. The next to dating Chelsea Handler. That was fun. There was nothing more cringe than those 2 or 3 months when they were just posting videos together and they were calling each other babe. And she's just kind of like, I love you, John. John, I love you. And he was going like, hee, 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 I love you too. They dated for a couple of months. It was enough to get her like career going a little bit again, because he was popping. I mean, Joe Coy is so huge. And she was kind of fizzling out, and she hopped right in there. There they are. They were taking selfies together. The amount of online content you post with your spouse is directly correlated to how short your relationship is going to be. If you're making it into a spectacle, it means that you're insecure about the bones on which the relationship is founded. He was being used. You were being used. And then they want to give us problems. They want to give the white man problems for conquering you. It's because you're so naive. It's so easy to do, like a Bitcoin scam. I'm going off the rails early here. All right? Most of the podcasts, I don't even claim to be white. I'm just saying, he made the joke about that one movie that was just like white people stealing everything. It's like, if you were white, wouldn't you too, when you see how meek these indigenous people are? We can't put it up on YouTube, but we can release it on Spotify. That's what the name of this one is called. Come on, deliver it with some confidence. I know you looked out into the group and you saw only Ali. You saw how he just latched on to the Asian face there, because he's not used to that. He's not used to that. Every one of his audiences looks like the working staff of a Carnival cruise. He looks out and he's just... When Joe Coy does a concert and he looks out into the audience, what he sees is the same thing that Mao saw from the stage. Just a bunch of Asian faces. He sees the same thing I saw when I performed at MIT for a comedy show. Asian faces. And he just wasn't used to it. He got up there and he goes, whoa, this isn't my crowd. And then he goes, whoa, there's one. Allie, I love you, Allie. And then he's like, there's only one of you. I'm nervous. All his jokes were good. The truth is, all your jokes were good. You were fine. You just were a little too meek with it. It's like, you got to take them. You got to take them. The Hollywood crowd is a hot chick, and you got to go in there and you got to just bend them over, and you got to take that fucking, you got to take it, baby. Take it. You got to be this close to comedy. That's where they want it. They want it right below, bleep the, they want it right below comedy there. They want a comedy assault. That's what they want. They want a comedy molestation. That's what you got to do. You're doing this for the people at home. You're not doing it for Meryl Streep. You're not doing it for your mom. You're not doing it for all the little Filipinos looking at home. You're doing it for us, the working man who wants to watch these people get shit on. That's what makes it good. But, I'm speaking with no authority because ratings were up, but I could only assume that's because every Filipino tuned in. And they probably went, turn it off. Halfway, they were going, turn it off. He's not confident. Turn it off. Turn it back to the YouTube video of Manny Pacquiao singing. I'd rather watch Manny Pacquiao singing than watch Joe Coy meekishly deliver jokes. I'm going back to my physical therapy job. You can do that again in 2024. You can. If Dave Chappelle could start his lackluster special with another trans joke, I could do Asian voices. The rules are back, baby. I'm anti-woke. I'm so sick of anti-woke. The ratings rebound to 9.4 million viewers, up from 2023. 9.4, that's impressive. That's impressive. But reviews have been poor. But it was up, wow, that's a lot. It was up 50% from the year prior. Well, wasn't that still kind of like COVID-ish time a little bit? Not really. I don't know. But that's even worse because that means people are out and about. Oppenheimer was a huge ticket seller with nearly 1 million.